Good evening, everybody. Welcome to Friday Night Hockey here at the St. Peter's Recplex. Beautiful Rink B. We were just as surprised as you are probably to see us at Rink B, but this is where we're at. Carshield will be taking on Indy Elite this weekend. Game tonight, game tomorrow afternoon about 3. And then we have Sunday off, which is amazing. Kids will be heading to London, Ontario next week. Games will start on Friday. Brian and probably Joe will have those for you. Coming back today is Jack Fisher. He'll be number 6 this year. But we will be without Shiloh tonight and tomorrow. So we can't quite get completely healthy. We're close. Still one short. So Brandon Buell's going to start at net. Pickering Schrader, pitcher Flogger Schultz. Carshield will be in black this evening, Indian Elite in white. And we are just about ready to get started. They drop the puck, it's tied up in front. Pitcher kind of comes away with it, then it gets dumped in by Indy. Pickering in after it. Gets pushed around. Pickering there, gets angle. Comes away with it, soft to Blaine. Blaine to Flogger. Flogger's going to dump it in foreside. Cooper in after it. He takes a man, pitcher gets the puck. He gets stood up a little bit, goes around. Battling for the puck. It comes out the other side. Pickering's going to keep it in. Going to come to the near side. Cooper's going to go over to get it. D-man stops. Cooper plays it to the middle. Mike hacks at it. Goes backward a little bit. Now it comes out of the zone to Pickering. Slides on him. Puck goes up to Schultz. Schultz goes in. Shoots. Goalie kind of muffs it. I think he couldn't figure out if he wanted to go underhand or overhand. But we're going to get a face-off out of that at the end of a shift. So Fisher on. First time since the first game of the year. With Berryman and Springer given in Lacoste. Fisher at the dot. Takes off one back to the corner. Springer in after it. Lifts the stick. Gets the puck. Tries to get in front of Berryman. Now Fisher grabs it off the boards. He turns out of the corner. Stick handles. Drops to Lacoste, who goes down low to Springer. Springer comes, now dumps down low to Fish. He's battling along the boards. Loses his stick. Still doesn't have a stick. Now Springer's on the forecheck. Lacoste pinches and knocks it back in the corner. Indy Elite's going to try the other side. They come up. They leave it for Berryman. Berryman shoots, high glove, and the goalie grabs it. So good forecheck from both lines here. Have kept the puck into Indian so far. Miller's going to hop on with Stanley and Barth, Ridge and Rawls. Puck tied up in the official skates. Now it gets pushed around the other side. Rawls decides not to go. And Indy slides out with it. You get to center ice. Barth knocks that off. Now Miller. Now Ridge to Rawls, who finds Stanley. Brock's got some room as the D-man's backing in. Brock gets the line. Now he dumps the corner, goes in after it. Ooh, and it goes head first into the ball. Kind of toe-picked a little bit. And shot from the point from Rawls, and block hopped on Barth. Now it's in the corner. They played up the wall. Ridge keeps it in, just puts it on goal. The goalie covers. So Stanley looks okay after basically a cross body into the wall. Maybe Ron was videoing that for one of his videos. Barth gets it down low, tries to center to Miller, gets knocked away. Indy's going to come out. D drop back in. They flip it in the corner. Rawls in to get it. It comes straight off the wall. Now Indy Dumps it down low, misses everybody. Ridge over to get it. He gets turned inside. Puck to the middle, goes through everybody. And a shot through for Blandon's glove. Berryman's going to hop on with Kaiser and Simpson. Pickering and Schrader on. Berryman to the dot. Wins the puck back. High off the glass. And that's twisted and turned, and it's not going to go. JR hard on the forecheck. Kaiser gets the puck. Sidesteps one. Puck's down low. Sidesteps another. JR plays it to Kaiser. Now Kaiser steals it. He leaves it for Berryman. Berryman circles the net. Now the puck pushed off his stick. Kaiser there wins the puck. Now it's going to come to the blue line. Schrader puts it back in deep. There's Kaiser. Kaiser tries to get it to the front, and it hit a D-man. Now they turn. They come out with it. Schultz ties up two of them. And it gets played backward. Puck comes in the near side. Now Pickering's going to knock that forward. Pitcher line all on with Schultz and Flogger. Pitcher's high on the forecheck. Puck gets knocked off his skate to Blaine. Blaine has ice. He dumps it in. Schultz and Pitcher in after it. Pickering goes for a change. Flogger gets the puck off the check. Flogger takes the body. Now comes out to Pitcher. Pitcher's going to turn. It hits a stick and then it hits Schultz's skate. Now they're going to break out. Knocked away. Flogger has it. He's going to dump it in far side to Pitcher. Pitcher goes in hard. He and Schultz in. Schultz takes the man. Puck squirts out. Flogger almost keeps that in. Knocks it around, and he's going to go forward with it. He chips it in. Schultz in again after it with Pitcher. Pitcher goes one side. Knocks the puck. Now it comes out the other way. Schultz had retreated as Ben had gone forward. Now a bouncing puck in on the goalie, and they're going to cover. So Fisher hops back over with Berryman and Springer. Looks like Given and Lacoste will stay. Be interesting to see how much Fish goes tonight. He's been out for a while. Fish wins it back to Given. Given toe picks a little bit. Puck goes down low. Fisher leaves that for Springer. Springer turns. Now Fisher gets it. Down low to Springer again. And it comes out the other side to Berryman. Up to Fisher. Fisher shoots wide, right in the slot. Puck gets squirted out to him. Indy flips it high. Ben over there. He's going to get it. Tries to play it up the wall. Now Given hacks at it. Springer on the stick. Shot through. Wow. Not sure how much of that Brandon saw. Now it's loose. They're going to end up. Oh, it slides off the kid's stick. He was right in front of Brandon. Puck goes down low. Lacoste over to get it. Pushes to Berryman. Puck hits Berryman. Floats behind the net. Given just goes high off the glass. Springer with a little touch gets it to center ice. Now Fisher has to reset. He gets body position, turns, and he goes backhand to Berryman, and Berryman's going to break out with Springer. Berryman puts it on net. Ooh, that was a nice little level shot on net that the goalie doesn't keep his eye on, can just slide over the glove. So Miller hops on with Barth and Stanley. Ridge and rolls. Puck one back. Ridge gathers. He puts it through. Hits a leg, goes wide. Barth to get it. He blocks that. Goes down low to Stanley. Now puck comes to the wall. Ridge pinches. The puck gets past him. Rawls has got to get back. He does. He turns. Goes the other way. He's going to try and find Berryman, but the puck doesn't come out. Now it hits the blue line according to the official, but doesn't come out. So Indy cycles down low. Now it's out to the point. Barth tries to chip it. Now it's played in. Wide, goes to the far side wall. Rawls focuses on the man. Indy comes away with the puck. He goes around. Now he turns, goes the other way. He's got help coming. Turns again. Keeps turning. He's doing a lot of pirouettes in the corner. Shot through, goes wide. Barth over to get it. Tries to chip it forward to Stanley and can't. Rawls stands up the guy on the wall. Ridge up to Rawls. It squirts through. Guy walks through, shoots. Wide. Indy down low. Ridge bodies his man. Now it comes back out. Now still along the wall. He tries to go around Ridge. Ridge stands him up again. Now it comes to the slot, and Brock is there. So Brock's going to head out. These guys are at the end of a shift. Brock puts it in on goal. Goalie makes another save. He's looking for it. Now finally gets it. Doesn't play it. Tries to play it. Now Kaiser's going to get the puck. He's going out to Blaine. Blaine's just going to shoot, looking for a tip. It goes through everybody. Pickering on the far side. He's going down low. Skips Springer. Finds Kaiser. JR gets it behind the net. He goes to the middle. It hits the goal. Comes out to Blaine. Blaine walks a little bit. Shoots. Hits a leg and goes wide. Springer over to get it. Puck pushed forward. And Indy breaks out with it. They're one on our team as they're going for a change. Kid tries a toe drag, and Blaine just takes care of him. Up to JR. JR chips. Kid falls down. Springer's after it. Simpson's after it. Puck comes to the near side. Hits the stick. Kaiser's there. He goes through the D-man. Puck goes down low. Now they go up the wall. Trying to break out, and it gets intercepted. Comes near side. Now they go the other way. And Kaiser's going to go for a hook, it looks like. So we're going to go to the penalty kill in a second. So with 7:42, we'll go on the penalty kill. Pitcher will hop over to join Flogs. Kaiser goes to the box for two. Given and Lacoste hop out. Puck won back by Indy. They go D to D. Go near side, shot, hits Given. Puts it in the corner, now it's down low. It's going to come back out to the point. Shot, Brandon gets enough of it to put it in the corner. They walk out of the corner, shoot low, comes to the near side. Pitcher over there, pokes at it, now Given, down low. They come up the wall. They go D to D. Down low, a tip goes wide. Now it's up the wall. Shot, Brandon saved. So I would imagine Schultz and Otto are going to hop over. Ridge and Rawls. Otto to the dot. Puck one, sitting there. Now it's one back. Comes to the near side, back to the far side. Down to the half wall, up to the top. Shot through, tipped wide. Ridge is going to get there. Ridge goes high off the glass. And it goes down for icing. We're going to head back the other way. Miller will head back to the dot. Puck tied up. Now Indy wins it out. Down low to the near side. Up high. Goes side to side. Now down low to the side, back out to the front. Schultz blocks that. Rawls can't get it out. Now they come to the front. Bad pass. Miller's going to get there. Schultz is going to try to get there. Another bad pass. They force him all the way back. Comes to the near side. Springer on. Schultz still down on the forecheck. Oh, they chipped it back and it just hopped a stick. Puck played forward. Blaine and Pickering on. Played forward. Buell plays it away. Played up the wall. Springer on the forecheck. Schultz goes for a change. They're still muffing it at center ice. Kid falls. And, they try to hit a guy coming off the boards. Pickering gets it. Pickering toe picks, gets it in the corner. Penalty kill is over. Puck played up the wall. Fisher gets it. Finds Pickering. Pickering finds Berryman. Berryman tries to slide to the other corner and it gets all the way through. They bang it off the wall. Blaine keeps it in. Plays it off Springer's leg. Berryman over to get it. It's hacked forward. Pickering gets enough of that. Springer battling. Still there. Pickering slams it off an Indy player. And they play it up the wall. And those are always the fun calls when the official standing right there waves it off and the official on the other side blows the whistle. So they called offsides. Miller, Stanley, Barth, Schrader, Pickering. Oh, Barth gets a piece of that and chips it in. Now it's played up the wall. They chip it in. Miller in after it. He's going to go behind the net. Up the wall, tries to find Stanley, gets past him. Now it goes back down low. Pickering's going to try the other side. He finds Barth. Hits Barth's stick or skate. He misses Stanley. Now Blaine's going to find Miller. Miller tries to find Barth. Puck comes out of the zone. Pickering's going to flip it high over the net. Stanley in after it. D goes for a change. Puck gets tipped behind the player. Now he gets it. Goes in. Passes to the middle. Shot. Brandon gets that in the shoulder. Unable to catch. Now it comes back out, and he's going to catch that one. That one handcuffed Brandon a little bit. Springer's going to hop over with Kaiser and JR. Or Fish is, sorry. Got to get my 9 and my 6 right. Fish to the dot. Fish wins a faceoff back to Lacoste. Lacoste up the wall to Kaiser, goes through his legs. They backhand it in. It goes behind Buell. Given hits somebody with it. Fisher's there. He pushes it around. Kaiser after it. Now Indy comes away with it. Guy stops, turns again. Play it to the middle. I think Brandon got a piece of that, or Lacoste did. Fisher rubs his guy off. Now they play it back behind the net. They play it to the middle. Brandon gets a poke check. Fish heads out. Finds Kaiser. Kaiser's in with JR. Kaiser chips. JR in the corner. Pitcher on now. Pitcher goes to the middle. Backhand, forehand, tries to get it to Kaiser, and they're going to go the other way. Ridgeway kind of breaks that up. Goes in on Brandon. Brandon hard off the boards. It gets waved off. Schultz in on the forecheck. Comes to the near side, comes to the middle. Ridge. Schultz lifts the stick, dumps it in. Fisher in after it. Flogger in after it. Flogger takes the man. Schultz there. He and Flogger hacking at it. Still Flogger, now it squirts out. Pitcher's going to go. Oh, and Walls keeps it in. Pitcher can't keep it in. Now Schultz is going to grab it. He's going to flip it in. That was interesting. The official put his hand up for a high stick. Then he fell down and forgot about it. Now we have a hand pass. So we've had a couple players and now one official bite it. So we're reset just out of the offensive zone. Pitcher to the dot. Schultz and Flogger. Tied up. Schultz wins back to Blaine. Blaine's going to chip it in. Knocked down with the high stick, and they have to cover. So we're going to go to the near side for the faceoff. The dot. One back to Blaine. Blaine goes down low to pitcher. Pitcher goes around. Now they come out with it. Blaine gets it. Now Indy puts it in the corner. Guy comes around with it. Now it comes out to the point. Flogger blocks another one. Now it's going to come to Schultz. He's going to flip to Flogger. Probably had a little more time than he thought there. Now they go the other way. They go up the wall. Schultz stops that. Now they walk in. They were off sides, but we don't get that one. Now they should go on the forecheck. Here we go. They go D to D. Gets the zone. Puck up to Schultz. He gathers. He's just going to wind one up. The goalie puts it off the side. Now it's chipped to the middle. Schultz goes for a change. Oh, Berryman broke his stick. We're back doing this again. Now Givens in. Given, physical down low. Lacoste comes to help. A minute left in the first. Pitchers hop back out there. With Berryman coming off, they get to the slot, push it wide. Comes out, hits their own player. That's going to Fish. Fish puts a shoulder down. Comes in the middle, finds Ben. Ben finds Fish and he scores! So a good effort by Fisher to keep the puck in the neutral zone. Fights off one and then two. He goes wide to Lacoste. Lacoste goes back to him in front. Jack knocks it in.
I need you to clip that whole sequence because he had it in the neutral zone too. Okay. I'm going to send it to the
So Miller hops over with Barth and Stanley. Puck one back to Ridge. Ridge getting the line in. He dumps it in. Barth intercepts. Finds Miller. Finds Barth. Finds Miller. Barth goes around a couple. Now they play it out. Miller on the back check. They chip. Walls gets it. Stanley does well to get the side of the guy. The toe drag is taken care of. Now Stanley with 15 left. Brock pushing forward. Goes down low. Gets to the front. Still has it. Out to Ridge. Ridge goes down low to Barth, but it gets tipped, and that'll do it for the first. So on a Jack Fisher goal, Carshield leads 1-0. All right, we're back for the start of the second period. Special happy birthday shout out to Breeley in New York. It's probably a little nicer in New York than it is on the B rink here in St. Peter's. Pitcher Schultz flogs out. Pickering Schrader. Puck dropped. Tied up. Goes out the other way. Pitcher still hacking at it. Now Flogger knocks it away. They're going to dump it in. Puck comes out to Pickering. He goes up the wall. Tries to find pitcher. Now Schultz finds pitcher. Pitcher can't get it out. They shoot well wide, well high. Pitcher has it. He's going to bang it off the wall. Pickering does like 5 different things with it. Wow, and the Indy Elite player tries to hit Dr. Otto in the face with it behind the net. He might think she needs some braces. So Miller out with Stanley and Barth. Given and Lacoste. Nope. Pickering and Schrader stayed. Puck goes to the corner. Barth over to get it. Now Barth's going to get possession. He's away with Stanley, 2-on-1. He's bodying the guy. Tries to find Brock, and it goes between his legs. Miller keeps that in. Gets high sticked in the face. The official just stared at it. Now Indy breaks out. And he's offsides. So either he's really offsides or that's the makeup for the high stick he watched and didn't do anything about. Miller to the dot. Oh, puck played back to Lacoste. It hopped on him. Now Given's got to get it, and we're stuck in our zone. Given takes a man. Up the wall. Shot. Oh, God. Whew. That hit someone in the butt, and then it fluttered, and Brandon had to get it with the blocker. Indy pulls it around. Brandon knocks it away with the stick. They still have it. They go out to the point. Shot through. Wide off the back of the net. Given back there. Goes up the wall, but whiffs on it. 2 Indy players run into each other, and one kid's hurt. He's down still. They should blow this. And they do once it comes out. So he ran into his own teammate. And we'll be back in just a minute. Indy player hops back on the bench. Coach is looking at him. So, yeah, Barth just hopped out of the way enough, and the 2 Indy players ran into each other. So Fish back out there with Berryman and Springer. Ridge and Rawls. Puck played back to Ridge. He walks a little bit. Find Rawls. Rawls wall. Berryman with stick number 2 tonight. Berryman tries to find Springer. Goes past him. And they come out the other side. Rawls lifts a stick. He gets position. Now they come out. Springer, bouncy, still bouncy. And they come the other way. Fisher takes the body, pushes it to the side. Ridge knocks it away, shot through. Comes to the near side. Indy with a lot more pressure this period. Ridge hits Springer with it. Springer, I think Brandon's going to cover that for a faceoff. So Miller's going to hop over with Kaiser and Simpson. Puck one back by Indy. Miller battling. Now Pickering knocks it forward. Miller over to get it. Now Indy grabs it, centers it, slides on Kaiser. Half shot. Brandon puts it wide. Miller knocks that away. He chips. Puck comes to the middle. Shot. Oh, they're going after Dr. Otto again. Played back down low. Blaine's going to take a trip. As they were battling in front, and his last movement got the skate. So coach gives him some encouraging words, and he heads to the box, where he gets 2 minutes of fun with Ron Stanley. Pitcher and Flogger hop on, Given and Lacasse. Puck tied up. They walk. Ben did a nice job just not let the guy move his stick at all, and it slid into Brandon. So go back to the same dot. 4 seconds later, tied up again. Pitcher turns, goes high off the wall, but no one's out there. They shoot wide. Brandon kicks it. Shot, hand on. Shot. Brandon puts it in the corner with the blocker. Given there. Now another shot, and they score high on the blocker. One to one. I don't know.
Shots are 7-0 them right now.
Refs telling secrets, and now they're getting ready to drop the puck. Puck over to Given. Played in. Now chipped in. Oh, Given loses his stick. Guy walks in. Backhand. Schultz down low as Given has to retrieve. Schultz comes out. He plays up to Flogger. Flogger gets it intercepted, comes to the near side. Schultz knocks that away. Now he has it. Gets slashed. Gets slashed again. They play it in, and Given's going to reset to Lacasse, to Given, to the middle, but no one was there. Now it's going to come to the near side. They played up the pitcher. Pitcher to Flogs. Flogs finds Cooper. Cooper shoots, finds the gut of the goalie. So Miller, Barth, and Stanley hop over. Still waiting on the box to put up the guest goal. We have a bunch of very nervous wives in front of us as their husbands are in the box. They go in, Brandon with a nice save as they got in on a bouncing puck. Now they come out. Oh, Miller stops his guy. Barth finds Stanley. Stanley's in 1-on-3. He's going to get the blue line. He's going to shoot low. Gets it off the paddle. He's going to turn up the wall. Ridge has got to back out. Barth gets that, sidesteps, finds Stanley. Stanley knocks it in. They're going to go in. Comes up the near wall. That gets chipped in. Should be icing, and it is. So we'll reset down in the offensive zone. Fisher out with Berryman and Springer. Pickering and Schrader. 1-1 is officially our score. Fisher wins the faceoff off the official. Now they chip it. Blaine gets it, hits it forward with it. Now they head in. Brandon gloves that and will take a face-off. Fisher wins it back. Pushes it wide. Now it comes to the D. He kicks it to himself. Now it's down low to Blaine. Blaine takes the man. Now it comes out. Springer there. Someone drops a stick. Guy bends over, and Fish is going to come out with it. Gets it out of the zone. Now they head back in. Now it comes out again. So Berryman has it. He puts it in, but they're going to call icing. So Kaiser is going to head out with Simpson and Stanley. Ridge and Rawls. Puck tied up by Kaiser. Still tied up. Now they go down low. Lacoste battling. Now Ridge. So we got Lacoste and Ridge out there. Off the wall. Kicked forward. Now it's played with a high stick. And that'll come out of the zone. Kaiser into the dot. Face off one. Kaiser goes down low. Kaiser still battling. JR comes away with it. Backhands it. It's on the net. Gets popped off the net. And Indy's going to come out with it. Oh. End-to-end pass. And he goes 5-hole on Brandon. So an Indian bounce and pass, hops on Ridge, and they take it in and score. So it looks like we're going to have Pickering out with Rawls. Looks like they're working on Given a little bit over there. Schultz and Flogger and pitcher. Puck one to the side. Pickering's going to get it. He's going to dump it in, and he's going to go in after it. Flogger down low. Still down there. Now pitcher. Now Schultz. Now Rawls. That's going to come to the near side. Kept in by Rawls, but goes right to their D. It comes out the other way. Flogger breaks that up. Pitcher puts a shoulder down, hits it off a defender. He goes through a guy. He and Flogger over there. Now it comes out the other way. Rawls keeps it on the wall. Now it gets flipped in. Schultz on the forecheck after it. Guy stops, turns, comes out. Flogger gets that. Mike takes the man. They go D to D. Will reset. Tries to go up the middle. That gets intercepted, and they go back the other way. Shot wide. You got 18 people on the ice. No call. Now Rawls has it. He leaves it. Now it goes back the other way. Now that hits the official. Schultz and pitcher. Still there. Still there. Now it comes out. These guys can't get figured out who's where right now. Brandon grabs it, leaves it for Rawls. Slides on him. Still Rawls. Now pitcher. Still pitcher. They're kicking it. No one goes to the guy with the puck, but he muffs it. Shot, hits Flogger like they all do. And he's hurting. Shot through. Pitcher spins him. Now back low. Flogger's feeling that when he got it on the elbow. They tried to play it in. Now it's played around the side. Schultz takes the man. He's just going to flip it out. Icing would have been better there. He stays on. The other two go. Guy goes wide. Schultz blocks that. Tries to get it out. Pickering, the baseball player, can't get it out. Indy's still complaining, but they got one of those earlier. And it was offsides according to the replay. Miller out with Stanley and Barth. Lacoste and Given. Oh, so Given back out there. Puck played forward. Can't get it past the D-man. Brandon thinks about gloving it. Now Lacoste. Now they play it in the corner. Miller back to get it. He gets stick checked. It's on his skates. Shot. Brandon kicks it wide. Now Barth has space. Barth goes in. He goes wide. He turns. Tries to leave it for Miller, but it hits a stick. Oh, leaves it for Stanley, but it was on the wrong side. Given tries a shot. That gets blocked. They get the zone. Kid toe drags. Shot. Missed. He missed the shot. It didn't. Oh, and a shot through, and it hits Brandon. He didn't know where it was. Played down low. Now Indy over to get it. Guy walks off the wall. No one is there. Brandon makes the save. We got some missed marking going on here. Fisher's going to hop over with Berryman and Springer. Schrader and Pickering. Blaine battling down low. Fisher there to help. Fisher turns it. Oh, tries to find Berryman. It misses him. Puck down low. Blaine over to get it. Fisher. Oof. Slides on him. We just can't keep the puck right now. Goes over to the wall. Now Pickering. Guy turns on Pickering and Fisher. Then he tries to pull drag it. Misses it, and they blow it quickly, and it squirts out the other side. This might have been one of those periods we needed the Zamboni in the middle of it. We have come out flat this second period, and Indy has not. Puck tied up. Berryman comes around the other side, wins it. It's going to go hard off the wall. That's not going to come out. Played forward. Now Fish has it, has a little room. He's going to get out of the zone, leaves it for Blaine. Blaine finds Fish's skate. It gets kicked in. Now it's back to the near side. Fisher gets it, pushes it forward. Springer. Fish got done dirty after the play there. Now he's going to win the puck. Back to Ridge. Ridge finds Springer. Slides on him. Berryman's just going to whip it around. We're going to go for some changes here. Barth on. Kaiser on. Kaiser turns. Kaiser rushes back to get it. He has space. Pass to the other team. Backhand goes wide. Rawls has it. He finds Barth. Gets his zone. Stops. Now he plays it down low to Kaiser. JR on. Ben keeps it in. Now JR gets it. Oh, and a pass shot gets blocked. And it comes out. Given over to get it. And that should be offsides. Whoop, missed that one too. Lacoste has it. He comes out the side. Finds JR. JR chips Barth. Barth heads in. He's got Kaiser coming. He gets hooked down. Kaiser shoots wide. And with 2 minutes left, we'll go on the power play. So pitcher Schultz Flogger hop on with Blaine and Pickering. We're going to wait a second for the penalty to show up. There we go. Pitcher to the face-off. Puck one back to Blaine. Now we set it up over to Pickering. Out to Blaine. Blaine finds Schultz. Schultz finds Blaine at the top. Shot low, goalie with the save. They go high off the wall and it comes out. Blaine back to get it. He turns, stops, resets. Pickering breaks out with it. He goes forward. Still going forward. Now he stops, sets, finds Blaine. Blaine shoots, tipped wide. Pitcher. Now Schultz. Schultz tries to get it to Flogger. Doesn't go as far enough. Now Pickering. Oh. Now Flogger keeps it in. Pitcher has it. He gets slashed. Now he's going to go back out to Schultz. Oh, he falls. Pitcher keeps it in. Down to Flogger. Stick lifted. Off the back of the goal. Schultz over to get it. He's got Blaine. Ooh, dumps it. Oh, Blaine misses it. Now Pickering gets it as they all reset. The puck looks like it's just sticking places. Now Pickering. Now to Blaine. Blaine has space. He's going to take it in. Leaves for Schultz. Schultz sidesteps one. Sidesteps another. Backhand to Flogger, and Flogger can't get it. Back to Ben. Ben resets. Ben goes forward. Then shoots. Blocker save. Barth on. Rawls on. Pitcher leaves for Barth. Down low to Flogger. Out to Rawls to Barth. Barth shoots. Goal. Barth just rips it low, far post, and it finds the back of the net. So the puck comes around. Rawls, Lacoste to Barth. Gotcha. So a cross-ice pass from Rawls finds Barth. Barth just puts his head down, lets it go far post, clips the post, and goes in. Indy waiting on another player to join him. Barth goes forward, chips it in, hits the D-man. Hits Stanley. Now it gets fluttered in. Given catches it. They push it forward with 7 left. Kid overskates it where all the snow is at the door. And we have a pile up in the corner in the end of the period. So after 2, we have a tie score 2-2. Goals by Barth and Fisher. We are back for the start of the third. 2-2 is our score. Fisher's going to start with Berryman and Springer, Schrader and Pickering. See if Carshield can clean it up a little bit here in the third. Puck played back by Indy. They get it in. They throw it in. Bounces on Brandon. He's going to have to cover as they had one heading in fast. Fisher to the dot. Wins the faceoff clean back to himself. Now he stops, turns, takes a hit. Blaine there. Now Fisher. Indy comes away with it. Fisher battling. Guy turns. Fisher still down low. Now takes a reverse check. Kid comes to the middle. Fisher steals a puck from him. He's going to head out with Springer. Springer gets the zone. Finds Fisher. Fisher tries to push to Springer. Now Springer has it. He's looking for D help as they were changing. Springer shoots right in the goalie's glove. Forwards are going to change. That was nice of Caleb. He waited for Jack to go over the wall, then he opened the door. Pitcher on with Flogger and Schultz. Ridge and rolls. Puck played down low by pitcher. Now it's going to come off Flogger's stick. He tries to bang it in, and it doesn't go. Now it comes wide. They're going to come to the near side. Guy stops, turns, plays it to his teammate. Ridge and pitcher take care of him. Pitcher hacks it forward. Now Schultz pushes it forward, and they come to the near side. Guy stick handles in. Goes wide. Now finds his teammate coming in. Pitcher takes care of him. He dumps Mike. That'll be an interesting get you. Now it comes out of the zone. Cooper in on the forecheck. Goes in soft. Given gets it. Hard off the wall. Misses Stanley. Now it gets dumped back in for offsides. So Miller's going to hop on with Barth and Stanley. That's going to come to center ice. Given and Lacasse. Puck went over to Barth. He chips. They glove it down. They push it forward. Barth stops it. They come out the other side. Shot. Brandon grabs that up high and keeps it in the glove. Puck won by Miller. He and the other center fall over. Now it's along the boards. Lacoste stands his guy up. Now it goes behind the net. Lacoste over to get it. Comes out of the zone. Stanley out on the forecheck. They play it in. Lacoste in to get it. He plays it up the wall. Stanley battling. Gets possession. Chips two. He's going to go with Barth. 2-on-1. Now it's 3-on-1. Tries to find Miller and it hits a skate. Now Barth has it. Shot. Goalie save. Now Barth. Blaine pinches. Gets it. Now Brock's going to come across. He's going to dump it in. Barth in after it. Pitcher and Kaiser on. Barth comes away with it. Circles. Finds Blaine. Blaine's pass shot hits a leg. Down low to Kaiser. Simpson on. Puck comes up the wall to Blaine. Blaine pushes to pitcher. Pitcher sidesteps one. To Kaiser. He turns. Pitcher comes out with it. Tries to find JR. Now, and the puck goes in. They're celebrating like Blaine scores. So Blaine had a shot from the point. It looked to hit maybe a couple things, or maybe it went in. The goalie was on his belly with his legs out, so hard to tell how it went in. Sure, Brian's going to watch it here and probably not get a better view. Still waiting on the replay. Pitcher ties that up. Kaiser kicks forward. Pitcher goes wide. He shoots. Almost got the goalie sliding the other way. So a little birthday present for his sister. Just a seeing eye puck, put it in the right spot low, and it got through. Puck went back by Fisher past everyone. Pickering and Blaine both look at each other. Now Blaine gets it, flips it to the other side. Kaiser and Simpson in. Gets chipped high. Pickering back to get it. Right now we don't have a right wing. Here we go. Pickering heads out. Tries to find pitcher. It misses him. Pitcher's in on the forecheck, and they're going to call icing. Fish to the dot. Berryman, Springer, Ridge and Rawls. Yep. The buzzer buzzed, which if you're not familiar, the buzzer is a little toggle, and right underneath it is a button for the buzzer. So if your hand slips, it's easy to hit the buzzer. Ridge just rides a guy down. Shot. Brandon kicks it to the corner. Ridge bangs it off the wall. Guy slides through Ridge. Got a broken stick. So Flogger's on. That is 2 broken sticks for Noah if you're keeping track at home. And we have roughing. So we'll go on the power play. So pitcher, Flogger, Schultz, Blaine, and Pickering are out. Puck one back. Blaine grabs it. He sets. Pulls from one side. Finds Pickering. Bounces on him. Now Blaine. Blaine's going to shoot again. No, a tip high by Flogger. And it has to have gone in. That had to have gone in as it's in the back of the net before the net gets moved. Andy Berryman signaling goal. We'll go with him. I mean, there's a guy who's got to buy 2 new sticks tomorrow. And it's a goal. Pitcher down low. So another power play goal for Carshield. We'll have to go back and watch that one. I know Blaine. Flogger. Got the tip. We'll have to look. We're not. So they're still trying to even figure out who got what. Blaine had a shot. Eventually, pitcher put it in. So trying to remember if Flogger got a piece or not. Now it goes down low. Now it comes out to the point. Shot through. Oh, gee, Brandon, goal. So a shot from the point hits Brandon, and they don't clean up the guy in front, and he puts it in. Puck won by Indy on the faceoff. Dumped in. Given in after it. Now Lacoste. Lacoste gets bumped. Given comes away with it. Pushes it forward. Barth over there. They come out the other way. Oh, and we got away with one there as Given tripped the guy. Now Stanley to Barth. Barth goes forward with speed. Miller catches. Barth finds Miller. Tipped wide. Played back low. Stanley turns. He's going to go all the way back to Rawls. Rawls is going to shoot to Barth. Oh, off his heel. Miller. Oh, the goalie shoots out the pad. And they find Barth again. He's going to drop for Miller. Miller pushes it through. Now back to Barth. Barth to Ridge. That gets chipped. Shot. Brandon sucks that up. Kaiser and Simpson hop over with Flogger. Puck one, bouncing. Flogger chips, high stick. And that's a missed call by the official as we played it. So they'll probably put this at center ice. Kaiser ties up the guy. They go side to side. Off Rawls. They stop, shot, high, right to get it. Oh, the official plays it. Now it's out to the point. Shot on Brandon, it's loose. Still loose. Now they blow it. So Berryman, Springer, Fish on. Pickering and Lane. Fisher battling down low, comes out to the point. Guy sidesteps, plays it in. Now it slides through again, through Berryman's feet. Shot through. Brandon covers. So we're going to take guesses over here on whose stick is Berryman using. He does carry 3. Okay.
That's why he didn't use the stick there.
So he's on number 3 of 3. Berryman battles Pickering. Fisher down low. Fisher comes away with it, puts his shoulder down. Springer gathers. Springer tries to find Berryman. That gets broken up. Fisher intercepts that. They go high, kept in by Indy. Noah. And it comes up the wall. Springer in on the forecheck. Pitcher and Flogger on. Now Mike. Mike, shoulder down, turns, goes. Shot high, it's bouncing in front. Flogger can't get it. Schultz knocks it away. Now they reset. Pitcher forces the guy against the boards. Flogger's going to grab that in the snow. Now he plays it down low. Schultz in to get it. Rides a man into the wall. Centers, no one's there. Now they break out. Comes to Flogger. Flogger shoots it down ice. That's going to be on goal. They're going to play it. Now it comes up the wall. Goes through Ridgeway. That would have been icing maybe, but who knows? Today it's all fun and games. They sidestep. Guy falls down, and they get a call. So we'll go on the penalty kill. So Rawls to the box. Springer out there with Miller. So our PK lines have kind of got mixed up a little bit. Puck comes back out to the point. Go wide. Kid whiffs on it. Knocks himself over. And the puck comes out. Springer on the forecheck. Puck comes to the near side. Now sidestep Springer. Now it comes to Blaine. Now it's along the wall. Springer with 3 of them. They push it forward. Now it's going to come out the other side. That comes out. Nice job by Pickering. Now they reset. They come this way. Grabs the puck. Circles. Doesn't leave. Circles again. Now he leaves. Now they go back to him. He's along the wall. Pickering's going to go meet him there. Pickering gets cross-checked. Down low. behind. They switch off. Back out to the point, to the near side. Shot wide, goes out the other side. Shot muffed, goes to the wall. They look at each other. Pickering finally gets it, can't get it out. They go to the far side, to the middle. That gets blocked by Pickering and Springer. Now it goes up the wall. Down low. Side shot. Brandon puts that in the corner. Springer over there. Pickering whips it. That should get waved off, and it does. We'll go for a wholesale change. Barth and Stanley. Given and Lacoste. Now Barth. Barth gets it out. 8 seconds left on the penalty kill. 5 left in the game. Comes to the wall. They reset. Pitcher on. Now they play it in. Stanley in after it. Tries to find Barth. Finds pitcher. Pitcher scores. That puck stuck through everybody right to Mike Pitcher's stick. Sounds like pitcher from Brock. Brock was down low in the corner and just slid it to the middle. So pitcher stays on with Simpson and Fisher, or Kaiser, sorry. And that goes in the zone. They go D to D. Come out. Comes out of the zone. Back in the zone. Out of the zone. And they're going to circle back. Given takes the man. Pitcher takes the man. Pitcher's going to come out the other side. It's going to go the other way with Kaiser. Fisher on. Kaiser keeps it along the boards. Fisher over to get it. He pushes it through, gets an elbow to the head. Battles along the boards. Now goes back the other way. Kaiser misses it, and it comes out. Pitch. Ridge gets it. He goes forward to Springer. Now it comes out to Ridge. And they break out. Berryman back on defense. Plays it out of the area. I got 2 Indy Elite players over there and no Carshield players. Played forward, kicked. Played again. Guy turns, walks in, tries to wrap it. Still loose, goes the other way. Out to the point. Shot muffed. Shot wide. Berryman over to get it. Tries to chip. Ridgeway. Hard off the glass. And that'll go for icing. So 2:38 left in the third. Pitcher Flogger Schultz hop over. Pitcher wins it. Pickering up the wall. Shot. Flogger with the block. Schultz chips. And he goes in on the forecheck. They come near side. None of the forwards come over. Goes down low. Blaine rides his guy into the corner. Flogger gets another one. Off the wall. That's going to go on goal. Schultz hard on the forecheck. Can't get it, but pitcher's gonna. Pitcher shoots, hits a skate. Now it comes out the other way. Flogger on the back check. Well done. Given chips high. The pitcher's in on the forecheck. He's going to get it. He stops, turns, stops again, turns again. He's just killing time down there. Everybody else is staying out. Now they're going to come out with it. He takes the man. Schultz stands his guy up, plays it to Given. Given flips to the far side. No one's there. Now they're going to whip it. Given. Schultz. Schultz in. Schultz shoots. Glove save. 1:14 left. Miller line out there. 1:14 left in the third. Miller wins a faceoff. Barth puts it down low. Miller down to get it. The other two stay out. Now they're going to walk out with it. Barth gets enough of it to slow it down. Now Stanley grabs it. He sidesteps one. He gets the zone. He dumps it back down. Barth in on the forecheck. Comes wide. Shot wide. Stanley over to get it. Played around. Barth over to get it. He chips. Stanley in a forecheck. Gets enough of it. Now Miller stops it. Now they're going to head in with 26 left. Their goalie stays in the goal. Barth comes away with it. Sidesteps one. Chips it in. Berryman on. Fish on. 10 seconds left. Berryman ties his guy up. Now it's pushed forward. Blaine's just going to knock it down with, and they let it go. So 5-3 win. Fisher, Barth, Blaine, and then 2 by pitcher. We'll be back at it tomorrow at 3 o'clock, hopefully from Rink A, but